Hey guys, in this video we are going to be showing you how to identify a packed malware. And a malware, um, most of the times, is usually packed and obfuscated, and this is just to make it harder to detect and to be analyzed statically. So detecting if a malware sample is packed or not can provide a great insight on the next step we should take in our analysis. So here are different tools that you can use. One is the PE detective. You can see over here we already loaded one, and after you load it, you just do a scan, and you can see right here that it detected that it used an UPX packer. And you can see the version and how many matches he has found. So that is one way to do it. The other way is by using the PEID. PAID, I loaded the same file over here, and it gave me, the EP section, and also the UPX, which is the packer that this file is using to pack and obfuscate this this malware, right? Now, the other one that you can do is by loading it on PE Studios. So if you go to when you load it in PE Studios, one of the first sections that I like to go is into the strings. So if you go to the strings in here, you are going to see this UPX 0, UPX 1. If you see those two in here, it is because it is definitely packed, and it is packed with the UPX packet over here. And another ones of the values in here, which are libraries. One is Virtual Protect, and Virtual Protect changes the protection on a region of committed pages in the virtual address space of the calling process. All right, so if you see this, and UPX 0 and UPX 1, it is definitely packed. Another one is the load. It's load library in here. Yep, of course it is. Load library, and this one loads the specified module into the address space of the calling process. And it's the get proc address in here too. That is another one. Yep, right above it. So the get proc address, this one retrieves the address of an exporter function or variable from the specified dynamic link library or DLL. So those are what you want to look up, what you want to look at on the strings, right? If you see load library, get proc address, here's get proc address over here again, and if you see the UPX 0 and 1 and virtual protect as well, it's another one of them. And let's see also, if we go into the imports, if you don't see a lot of let's say imports in here, if you don't see a lot of those, if you only see a couple of those libraries in here, it is probably most definitely because it is packed, right? And also if you see like virtual protect in here, like we talk about on the strings, the load library and the get proc address, it is definitely because it is packed. Okay, so those how you determine if you want to look at PE Studios, then you want to look at it with PEID. And the other one that we used was the what was it? It's the PE detective as well, and you can see that this one is using UPX. All right, so yeah, this is how you can identify. So let's go ahead and close this, and let's run another one, which is a time.exe. If we go to the imports, we see the get proc load library, right? So you are starting to think right now that it is packed, right? And another one that you could take a look at is the, let me see, where is it? Now this one, if you go into the directories and you see as pack, this one is another packer that you can use, or that the malware writers or malware developers use. If you go to the strings, in the strings again, you're going to see the get proc address load library in here, and if you and the virtual allocation in here as well, and if you scroll down, you're going to see the ASPAC, which is this is just like another packer, just like UPX basically. All right, and if we run this with the PEID, and the PEID, we are just going to load it and take a look at that, the time.exe. You can see over here that the EP section is that ASPAC, and this one is using ASPAC 2.11c, which was developed by Alexei Solo. I don't know how to say that last name. I don't even want to say it. So yeah, that is another one packer that malware developers use, and even regular people use, because this is not only used by malware developers, it's also being used by ethical and people writing and developing programs out there. All right, so yeah, that's how you can identify if your malware is packed or not. And on the next video, I'm going to show you how to unpack a UPX. I will see you in the next one.